Hello, YouTube. Salivate Metal here. Can you hear me? All right, the second one. Was that better? Let me check the status of this live control room here. Open up a new tab. Can you hear me? It's good. It says it's a good stream. All right, I got a good stream. Thank you, until the correct the coin medic. I can see your comment here. Very nice. Okay, Italiano. Yes, sometimes my accent goes from Eastern European to Italian to Western Vietnamese. Just bear with me. It's all part of the whole head cold virus thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So I'm glad we got a better feed this time. Thank you for sticking around, folks. And so essentially these live hangouts are just times where we can kind of get together and I can take your questions and or talk about anything that you would like to discuss. Usually it involves precious metals of some sorts, but precious metals basically affects our lives in more ways than you realize, because since 700 BC, silver has been used as money, gold for probably even longer than that, and it has affected complete civilizations such as the Roman Empire when they started debasing their money and their coins in the latter part of the last throes of the Roman Empire, and even before as such. And so pretty much any subject is related to precious metals, including cotton swabs and toothpicks. But, you know. So yeah, a head cold or silver fever, silver and stacking insomniac. I've got a little bit of both. We've got, we had a viewer earlier from Romania. We've got somebody from Denmark, Rune Nielsen. We even have somebody from Kazakhstan. His name is Cyber Curtain Schwitzer from Kazakhstan. So that's nice. Med SWAT is here. Mud SWAT, I mean. Very nice. And Curdy Cakes is asking if I'm broadcasting from my bunker. I am, indeed. Mark Levin is here with me, but I won't let him talk. Let's see here. We even have somebody from Greeley, Kansas, Casey Rhodes. Yeah, the Philharmonic is not for sale. I just bought it. Dean Lorman is here listening intently. Hello, Dean. I'm glad we have a better signal this time. Very nice. And I'm glad I was able to get this up and running before CCT said goodnight. Let's see here. So Silver Stacking Insomniac got a few packages from overseas. Very nice. Very good. Young Stacker 04 is here. IntelliCorrect the Coin Medic is coming from the Midwest of the United States of America. Very, very nice. Very good. So lots of good people here from all across the world here, looks like. So yes, it's certainly an interesting weekend. What I was trying to say as the signal was leaving us reminds me of what happened earlier today. I don't know if you all realize it, but here in the United States, at least on the East Coast, we saw two of the largest news media channels go offline from cable services on their HD broadcasts, Fox News and CNN, for a while. And some are wondering why that happened. That's a very unusual circumstance for that to occur on the satellite broadcast. So quite interesting. Then we have terror threats here in the United States for Monday, the day before Election Day. And so, yeah, Coin Hunter Jr. is here. Hello. Casey Rhodes asked, who loves the future farmers of America? Well, I do. In fact, in my high school, we had an FFA chapter that was quite active. So very nice. Indeed. For sure. Let's see here. Mike GP. Mike going to pick up $1 for Frank P. Yeah, Frank P's back, by the way. For those of you who know, if I watched an earlier video, I think it was from Silver Vessel, who had a link up, but it went to another channel. It didn't go to his. I subscribed to the wrong, so apparently he must have created 2 channels. Let's hear Dave Winder. Hello from Columbus, Ohio. Thoughts on doing a live chat with Junius Maltby? Yes, that's possible. I'm working with Junius on another project that we hope to get launched if we can get it to work. So yeah, let's see here. Silver Hustling 13 has made it into the fold here, and reminds us all intently that there are no farms in Chicago, and that's good to know for sure. The Curry Cakes makes a great point. Let's give the UN control of the internet. Thanks, Obama. And I tell you what, that went under the radar. I posted a video about it. Our senator here in United States, Ted Cruz, tried to bring awareness to this issue, but essentially the ICANN, the agency that handles the naming convention, that holds a lot of power, that has been shifted over to an international body now. Yes, CCT, I do need some whiskey for this cold. I thought about that, but boy, definitely very congested here. And yeah, let's see here. So what are your thoughts about next week? And and the thing is even though I've got some international viewers here, I kind of see this as sort of a Brexit type of situation where, when the Brexit vote came down, it sent shockwaves around the whole world. And I think that no matter what happens, no matter who gets elected, it's going to send shockwaves one way or the other around the world here coming Tuesday. And Scott Siegel is here. Hello, Scott. Made a great point. Perthman should replace the Queen with Ted Cruz. Amen. I agree. Mike GPO is going to get some rum. Can you email me some, Mike? I could use a shot of something now. In fact, Silver Hustling, I was remiss. I drank out of your mug yesterday, so it's dirty, and so I've been left with this mug here. So I apologize. Young Stacker's got the whooping cough. Yeah, you ought to get that checked out for sure. Salivate. Casey Rhodes asked me how active were you in FFA. I was completely and utterly inactive in FFA, Casey. I just had friends who were in it, but certainly respect the organization for sure. Hello, Laney. Yeah. I probably look as awful as I feel and sound, but nevertheless, there's probably some recipe out there that could probably help. And I'm going to concoct a whiskey. I hear is something that maybe some Tennessee whiskey might help me about right now. We shall see. Oh, young Stack, you really do have whooping cough. You've been to the doctor 3 times for it. Wow. Well, I hope you feel better, sir. So let's see here. Anybody excited about some of the new 2017 releases by the mints around the world? We're seeing stuff trickle in from the Royal Canadian Mint, from the Perth Mint, and the like. And the Royal Canadian Mint, I tell you what, as far as technological and all the different advancements they have, I may do a video on another series of coins that they have. I don't know whether to be fascinated with them or just are shocked, because when does a coin stop becoming a coin? A coin that can be shaped like anything. It's just it's hard to say. Hello, Donald. Thank you, sir. Yes, I'll feel better soon. Mud Swat's asking, what should I buy? Well, and that's a common question for for new investors, or, well, yeah, investors or collectors in the community. It just depends on what you are looking for, as far as what your purpose is. Do you want to hedge against inflation? Do you want to just collect? And there's so many different choices. I always suggest that if you're just getting into this, to start out with the basics, get some silver eagles and some Canadian maple leafs if you're living in North America, maybe a Libertad or two, but essentially the American eagles and the Canadian maple leafs are the most recognized. And then venture out. There's nothing wrong with buying something like this angel, or a wedge tail, or various other any kind of generic silver, whatever tickles your fancy. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see, Scott, if the by the way, hello, Ikeo. He's come aboard here. And let me see if I've missed anybody else. HHK20 is here. Oh, yes. Good point. Zinc is a good metal to consider when you have a cold. Very sure. And I've been remiss. I didn't get any Zycam. I should have. And so let's see here. Yes. Back to Scott saying the man nipples. And they are there. Yes. Let's see if we can see the man nipples on this piece here. If it will focus. I need to set the... Again, this is my webcam, not my regular cam, so I can't get close. But just trust us, they are there. Indeed. For sure. Great design, for sure, as the CCT says. Silver Hunter 13 is here. And if Silver Hustling 13 is here, we've got two SH13s in the house, if that's the case. Anthony G is here. Hello. Very good. Mud Swat is not new. Just been collecting for a long time. Just run out of choices. Want to know what's nice. Well, there's so many stuff out there. I posted a video about the new Horus coin. That might be something of interest to you. The from Scottsdale Mint. There's these other pieces here. The Pegasus are nice. I got these from David Argento. These are beautiful pieces indeed. I might suggest that to you if you wanted to pick something new. The elephants, kookaburras, yeah. Good choices indeed. Very, very nice. Scott Siegel's got some kitties too. They ran away because he laughed so hard. Yes, the 2-ounce pieces. Mud Swat, if you're not familiar with the Egyptian Relic series, these are still available, and they're 5 ounces of chunky madness. Here, this is a very nice little coin here. When I say little, I mean 5 ounces of pure goodness from the Republic du Chad. And by the way, this Chad is not a hanging Chad either. This thing is so heavy, it won't hang. It'll just drop like a lead weight. So there's that. Laser etched maples, reverse proof maples, privy this, privy that. There's so many choices out there. I don't even know where to begin. So it looks like I over-answered Mud Swat's questions. Sorry about that. So yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge is back with us. Hello, Bubba. Good to see you. I think he's popular with the ladies. Yeah, Scott, I can't imagine finding a burger in Chad, much less being able to spend this in Chad. Can you imagine? That's a pretty economically deprived nation, I'm sure. And I bet you that you'll find none of these in Chad, is my guess. Gold Eagle Coins is here, dropped in to say, hey, keep it stacking. Word. I shall do that. Everyone else will as well. Ryan is here. Bogdan. Nice coin. Salivate. Really like those thick rounds. I do too. I'm definitely down with the thickness. I like them thick. The thicker the better, in my opinion. I need to whip out my my little Rolo Swiss of America rounds. I'll do a video on those. I've got a couple of those, just a small ones. I don't have the big, thick 5-ouncers like this. Let's see here. J.M. Bullion is my choice, a Curdy Cake says. Very cool. And my 3D View says, do not buy the 0.24 Cook Island gold coins like this. Don't buy that. Is that what you're saying? Not to buy this coin? I would advise against it as well. Avoid these like the plague. I shouldn't have bought this in retrospect. Donald in New Mexico has just got a Provident 5-ounce silver antique round, high relief Nordic creatures. Yeah, I saw those. Very nice. 134.10. That's yeah, those are kind of neat looking pieces for sure. I'd seen those. I need to make a video on those. Mudswat wishes he had a CCT coin slide. Contact Mr. Vegeta. He's selling them. He is the official dealer for the United States of America. He's been CCT certified as the official dealer in the United States for anybody that wants to get a coin slide. So Bubba the Love Sponge. Yeah, check out check out my video that I posted on the coin. It's called 1/10th ounce gold for $32. That explains everything about that coin in that video. It's basically, I don't think it's plated though. Canadian Silver Sabers here. Yes, the Tut coin is cool, and the new 2-ounce Horus. I saw Silver Picker posted a video showing it. He purchased one. It's okay. It's not much to write home about. The problem with that one is it has the little wall cracks, you know, the brick seams in it, which this one does not have. Yeah. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, I'll try to stay alive. I have to work the polls Tuesday, so I've got to stay alive. All right. CSS Mike GPO says, Mike GPO says, yes, I didn't know you were in the cascading style sheets, so that's pretty cool. Hello, Ermund Griaud. Good day. Yes, I am contagious, my 3D views. So everybody that's watching this, all 20 of you now, I think you should, you know, take some Zicam or some zinc so that you don't get a cold, because I just coughed on you without covering my mouth earlier. Young Stacker 04 says Hillary for prison. He's a young conservative. He's a smart man, that's for sure. I've heard that there is some talk, ramblings among the FBI that Comey is directing all of his agents to come back to home base in Washington, D.C., because there may be some calls for more interviews or maybe even indictments, but we're not sure. That's just from the grapevine from an insider, they say. Bubba the Love Sponge does not want to catch what I have. Oh, he was in the hospital last year with pneumonia. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Bubba. Yeah, stay healthy, my friend. Ermund Griaud wants to know when CCT is going to destroy something. And Anthony G likes the second Scottsdale Congo Gorilla coin, and he'd recommend that coin. Yes, some nice coins for sure. Scottsdale does mint some really nice pieces for sure, and apparently they're doing it for some nations as well. That's what we saw from their coin bar that was minted in 2013. Yes, keep your antivirus software up to date, folks, because my cough is coming right through and I can only cover my mouth so much. So make sure your virus definitions are up to date. And because I'm Mr. Sniffles today. Let's see here. What else is going on? Let's see. What else do we have to talk about here? Scott Stiegel's asking any interviews coming up. Yeah, I've not really put out I need to do another video, or do a video with a call for that. I'd like to interview some good YouTubers out there. Anyone who has had a channel for over 6 months, is active, that would like to be interviewed. I'm certainly would love to interview you. But yeah, we'll just have to get that worked out and get it scheduled and the like, and we'll see what happens. So maybe I'll reach out to some folks in the community here in the coming weeks. Yeah. Let's see here. So CCT's got a cold too. Donald in New Mexico is not a Trump fan. I don't know if that's true, what he's saying there. I don't know. But we know that Hillary is under FBI investigation. Let's see here. Mud Swat would be active and honored for an interview. Ikeo is taking a number for an interview. Yeah, very well. And what I put out there in some of the in the previous live feeds where I've talked about this is to send me an email at salivatemetal@gmail.com if you're interested, with the email address for which I can send you a link, and then we could schedule it that way. So yeah. Mud Swat says vote green, screw them both. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, Jill Stein has made some pretty good a damning case. She has presented a pretty damning case against Hillary Clinton for sure. And though she's no Trump fan, she says that Trump would be a better president than Hillary. Ikeo Net says that Trump has a court date for November 28th for racketeering and December 16th for rape of a 13-year-old. And I've heard about that, but those aren't FBI investigations. Those are you know, I mean, anybody can sue for anything. You know what I'm saying? And Trump has been sued before, and Trump has sued before. But Hillary has a long track record of being investigated and being questioned for suspicious and activity dating as far back as the late 70s. Let's see here. Hello, A Friend. A Friend is here. Nice to see you. And again, you know, I say that Trump is by no means perfect. I'm not making any excuses for some of the things he said or the way he's conducted business and the like. They both have terrible histories, Ikea says. Yes, you're right. Epic Ian K. Not sure how to pronounce that. I've never seen him before, but good to see you. Hey, South Lake just received my 25-ounce silver maple leafs and 1-ounce gold maple leaf. My first purchase. Opening it right now as I watch your video. Very cool. Well, that's awesome. And you made a great choice. Maple leaves and a 1-ounce gold maple leaf. And he's opening it right now as he's watching this video. Very, very nice. And that's a great start because the Canadian maple leafs, both gold and silver, are some of the most recognized bullion in the world. You may find that those silver maple leafs, just as with any high purity silver coin like this, these are also known. The Philharmonics are known to spot. In other words, they'll have what's called milk spots occur on them in time. So just be wary of that in time. But they're beautiful coins for sure. They have some nice security features and the like on them as well. Let's see here. Scott Siegel was proud to vote for Trump and Pence, and I will be placing my vote for Trump and Pence as well. And I'm hoping that I can convince Donald in New Mexico to vote Trump and Pence as well, because Hillary is ahead in New Mexico, and we need to change that. So Donald, if you can do me that favor, that would be great. And yes, you're right. Trump uses litigation as a bullying tactic. He sure does. Let's see here. IntelliCorrect, the coin medic, says, do you buy coins from the Rwanda wildlife coins? The hippo coin is out now. You know, I don't. I think I have one or two of those. They are nice coins of different, and I'm trying to think if I can find the one that I've got here. Let's see here. And if it's from Rwanda, there's so many of these African wildlife series coins that kind of lose track of what's what. And but I thought I had placed one over here nearby in case I wanted to show, but maybe it's not here. Let me see. Got this Tokelau shark, but I do not have the wildlife series. And I know other comments are going through, and I'm busy trying to find this for IntelliCorrect here. Oh, there's another coin I'm going to do a video on. I don't have it with me here. I don't see it. Well, don't know where it went. There's another coin I want to do a video on. So yeah, let's see here. Take care, Mike. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You're probably gone by now because I was yeah. All right, let me go back up here. And so the hippo coin is out. I know what you mean, Ikeo. What is Ikeo talking about? I don't do too many political videos. I can't wait till this is all over. Yeah, it's going to be over very soon, but it's just going to get started. I have a feeling that just because the election over, no matter who wins, you're going to see we become so polarized. I think that you're going to see a lot of other stuff, conspiracy theories and the like, arise, and probably from both sides, no matter who wins. Let's see here. But I agree with you. It gets getting crazy for sure. Has anybody seen Uma? Wiener was asking. Yeah. Let's see here. Anthony G talks about the Electoral College. And I'm mixed on the Electoral College, I think, does serve a purpose in some aspects, because you have to have some representation from the states. Although in some ways, I almost think that if you could do each state by popular vote and just let that be the answer, that might be good. Each state, whoever wins in the state, then you count that state. But how do you count? I think the Electoral College was set up because a state like Wyoming will have a lot less influence than a state like California, so they even out. Now, obviously, even with the Electoral College, obviously Wyoming has much less Electoral College votes than California, but it kind of weighs it out to a point. In other words, it kind of evens it out, but I'm not sure exactly. There may be some, this election could end up being one of those where Trump could win the popular vote by a much larger margin than Al Gore did in 2000 and still lose the Electoral College vote. And Hillary could win that by a large margin. So you have a huge popular vote victory for Trump and a huge Electoral College victory for Clinton. And then, I mean, that kind of thing could happen under our system. So let's see here. All right, let me catch up with some of these. Ronnie Anderson is here. Hello. Let's see here. He made it to the take 2. Very good. All right. So is take 1 still up somewhere? Let's see here. Anthony G is considering the meerkat coin. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Just catching up with some of the comments now. Bubba the Love Sponge says, look for videos about fraction magic to see how George Soros owned electronic voting machines can be rigged. Yeah, I've heard about that. He owned some of the certain brand names. Let's see here. Prices are Donald in New Mexico says the prices are rising because of election uncertainty. That's right. There's a lot of uncertainty for sure. I think there will be after the election too. And I think even more so, no matter who gets elected. I used to think, well, hey, it will be more uncertainty with Trump being elected, but I'm not so sure now that with Hillary. Silver Stacking Insomniac is leaving to go see Doctor Strange. I want to see that movie too. I've heard that the special effects were great. So I'm going to check that out too. Yeah. Yeah, Donald, I've got a head cold going on here. So yeah, I just, let's see. So take care, Insomniac. Enjoy the movie. I hope to see it as well. Ah, very nice. Very nice. The Curdy Cakes. What do you think will cause a moonshot of the metals? I think what will cause the metals to just go crazy high is probably going to be when we realize that quantitative easing and all of the Keynesian type policies that all these central banks have been doing, when that comes crashing down, when they realize that's not going to work anymore, then I think you will see that faith in these institutions will erode rapidly, and then we will see the precious metals go up. Mudswat says, take 1 vitamin C and 2 echinacea every day for 4 days and drink a high in vitamin C all day long to be better in a week. I take a Flintstone immunity support vitamin every day, but I probably should drink some orange juice and echinacea. I've heard of that, but I don't. Yeah. A friend is scaring me here. Take care, Sal Gold can turn to some nasty crap. Well, I hopefully mine won't. I haven't had a cold in actually quite a while, probably a couple of years. IKEO.net says those vitamins are garbage. Even Flintstone vitamins, IKEO. I love Flintstone vitamins. They taste great. Donald in New Mexico says gold is at 1304.60, silver at 1841. Price is going up now. Yes. Bozo says, hello, try garlic soup. Oh, good suggestion. A bottle of Bloody Bundy rum, Ermin Griot says. Mudswat says it always killed the cold flu in just a few days. Yeah, just a matter of getting that stuff. I'd rather spend my money on silver than cold remedies. I've taken some Dayquil and NyQuil. I've been on that. But the Dayquil just makes my nose run like crazy. Anyways, let's see. The Egypt coin in the front. Yeah, Jared, this is the Egyptian relic series from Scottsdale. This is the only 5-ounce piece. The next one in the series is 2-ounce, which is disappointing. So, yeah. IKEO says Emergent C is good. I've never heard of that. Is that a brand? I have to check that out. Young Stacker tried to do a video yesterday, but I couldn't talk for more than 2 seconds without coughing. He's got whooping cough. I hope you feel better. He's on a bunch of prescription medications. Donald says, try Hatch green chili. Yeah, those some of those chili peppers, they'll really clear you up for sure. Dean Lorman says, generic cold effects here, 3 or 4 days gone. FX, whatever generic cold FX is, apparently that works. Let's see here. At Mex and JM Bullion taking pre-orders for 2017. Britannia's new design looks good. You know, I like the new design. It's essentially, I think it has radial lines. Let me pull out a Britannia so we can kind of take a look and discuss this. I'm going to clear the table here. Clearing the table. All right, now we're going to focus on just this. This is the, pardon the milk spot here, but this is the 2015 Britannia. And essentially, what I understand from this is that the part that you see reticulated here are radial lines that go into Britannia, just like on the maple leaves. Is that correct? Is that what I'm seeing? Let's see here. All right, Dean, take care. Mud Swat says Dayquil and pills like that just prolong the colds. Okay, maybe I shouldn't take them anymore. All right, Emergency is the same as my remedy. I'll have to check out Emergency, so thank you for that, Mud Swat. So anyways, what I don't like about the 2017 Britannias is from the pictures I've seen, the stucco has been replaced, as CCT says, replaced by new radial lines just on the reverse. The obverse with the queen still has the stucco. Is that right? Yes, colloidal silver. I could just lick my silver. Maybe I could feel better. Make I lick the milk spots and get my calcium and my antibacterial notions. So, can you guys confirm with me that I think the new 2017 Britannias have the radial lines on the reverse, but not the obverse with the queen? Which makes no sense. If you're going to do it on one side, why not do it on the other side? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. This is the One Crown Isle of Man that I got from CCT by way of courier known as SH13, who didn't even say goodbye when he left. If he did, I didn't see it. And I'm too lazy to scroll all the way up to the top to find out if he did or not. At least I don't have any dislikes, so that's good. Okay, thank you. I got a correction. So that is right. There is no radial lines. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Things are winding down here, I think. I've been on for almost an hour. And so you have to excuse my glamorous cough there. Yeah, this is the Isle of Man kitty from CCT. Very, very nice. Yes, Adrian says the cure for milk spots is to melt down the silver and re-pour. That's right. Milk spotting occurs when they wash the planchets and they anneal. And the annealing is, I guess, is the heating process. And when the detergent that's used to wash the planchets isn't completely washed off, it essentially bakes bakes into the planchet, therefore essentially sealing its fate and reoccurring at the most inopportune time. Sometimes after the coin's been graded, you will see milk spots occur. And it usually happens, it's more susceptible with the higher purity silver, so 999 silver, and even more so with 49 silver. Yea, though, I have not seen any of the Andean cats and the royal, what's known as the royal mint or whatever. I forget who makes the 5.9 silver. I've not heard of any milk spots on those. Yea, although I don't have any of those. And my 3D view says that milk spots prove that they aren't fakes. That's a good point. It's a very good point. Anthony G says, yes, they bake in the hidden surprise, just waiting to piss you off at a later date. That's for sure. Scott Siegel is blaming the YouTube feed freeze on Russians. I think so too. I think they've hacked us and they're just oozing out. You know, it's a denial of service attack on the feed, and we can blame the Russians. Russian Silver Stacker, if you're listening, do something about it. Contact your boy Putin and have him stop the mess here. Do the young stacker says, do the new lunar coins have milk spotting problems? I've not heard it yet, but David Argento showed that I think a small area on the obverse of the new roosters that appeared to look milk spotted, but I can't say for sure. All right. Well, a friend says the cough sounds awful. Yeah, it's not very glamorous, that's for sure. I've had worse coughs than this, believe you me. I think I've had a whooping cough before. It's really deep. I mean, I should do a whole video if it becomes that, I can just do a whole video of me coughing, and I'll edit it together, and I'll just show coins in it, and I'll have me coughing as the soundtrack, and I'm hoping that will get lots of views. Maybe that will go viral. Donald in New Mexico asked if I'm having WikiLeaks. Well, Donald, I do not have an incontinence problem. When I urinate, it goes. That's it. It stops when it stops. So no WikiLeaks here. That's right. Very good. Okay. Well, I lost a couple more viewers when I talked about incontinence there. So I think I'm probably have worn out my welcome, so to speak, here. And you all are probably sick of me coughing, and I'm sick of being sick. And so you know what I'm saying? So I will probably say goodbye right now. Well, not right now, but here in just a second. Let's see here, but let me just throw a couple of things here on the plate just to oversaturate the community with silver and things. Nothing like oversaturating the community with silver. All right, let's see. Yeah, and my nose is stopped up too. Thank you, Donald. Let's see here. All right, well, yep, I'm gonna get some rest and take a squeezy. And of course, as soon as I announce that I'm gonna probably leave this chat, then more people show up. So maybe that's the way for me to get more viewers, is tell people that I'm leaving, and then people will show up. Right? CCT is sick of me coughing. What is the AG content of the Alaman Kitty? The AG content of the Alaman Kitty is, let me find it. I just threw it around here somewhere, so I'm not sure where I put that. It is 999, 3 nines fine silver. I don't know if you can see it there. I'll have to put it down here where it focuses. There you can see it, 3 nines. And then the, let's see here. Same thing for the Pegasus. 3.9's fine. Hidden Numismatist is here. Hope you get well soon. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Now I've got 21 people watching. Now I can't leave. Because now I've got more viewers than I had. You know, maybe if I talk about incontinence again, then you all will just scatter like raccoons or something, you know, when you turn the lights on at Laney's place. We just got her hidden camera. All right, yeah, I'll stick around Mud SWAT since there's people here. They've come back. I posted a video about this coin. This is probably one of the best designs, in my opinion, of the Kookaburra. People are saying that this coin and the 2008 Kookaburra are probably their two most favorite designs. Hey, Ronnie, yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming by, for sure. Yeah, Hidden Numismatist. I will show the, here is the Angel coin, which is the last time that the Pop Join Mint has made a coin for the Isle of Man, 2016. And then what Pop Join Mint did after that is they made a coin for the British Virgin Islands. British Virgin Islands. In 2017 with their Pegasus coin. $1. A very nice piece indeed. So here they are, both the coins. I have the one in the original plastic and the other one in its original capsule, but these also came in plastic as well, but you could get them in capsules too. I'd like to get the other one in a capsule, but yeah. Jared C is here. Hello, Jared. Have you seen the Tesla Gigafactory? It's all over YouTube. If you're talking about the solar panel roof, then yes, I've seen that, and it's pretty impressive, but very, very pricey. It's going to be a long, long freaking time before the average homeowner will ever consider getting one of those. That's the problem with Tesla, is they come up with some relatively nice items or things, and then they charge so much that it's hard to justify its purchase. I'd just get regular solar panels. Hidden Numismatist, does the angel have a demon? It's slaying a dragon there, it looks like, sir. Young Stacker, take care. Feel better, my friend. Hope you can get rid of your whooping cough. Feel better soon. All right. And if I missed any of your questions above, I apologize. You might have to submit them. Denomination, I meant. Oh, yes, the denomination. Yes, the angel. Oh, you know what? It does not have a denomination. It's a round. It's a 1 ounce angel. So you're exactly right. So they were monetized when they moved to the British Virgin Islands, and it's $1. And which is kind of fascinating, because the British Virgin Islands, you would think they would be pounds, but I think they said their denominations is dollars. So the angels are indeed not coins, they are rounds. Good weekend. Thank you, Scott. And a happy weekend to you and your kitty as well. Silver is pretty much what says. Exactly right. Exactly right. It sure is. It is the most reflective of the precious metals, or of any metal. Silver is the most reflective metal out there. Very, very nice. Yeah, actually I do rounds too. As you can see, here's a round. I like the rounds. Like Rat says, round and round. You know. Sal, how much electricity are you getting from the solar panels? I remember that huge silver unboxing. Bozo, I have been remiss. I meant to do a 1-year anniversary video talking about the success and or failure or somewhere in between of my solar panels, and I will do that. Stay tuned for it. Interweb Economist is here from Ireland. Hello, welcome. Very nice. And Hidden Numismatist wants to pick up a proof of that. I need to look into that. That's the thing. These coins, especially with the Perth Mint stuff, they're pretty much in proof condition already. Yet the proof version of this is essentially, well, the bullion version essentially is a reverse proof for most of these. Like this coin here, that's essentially a reverse proof, but it's considered uncirculated. Very interesting. Milana Swarzi is here. A Colombian woman, me, follow you. Amazing work. Hey, thank you, Milana. I appreciate you coming from Colombia. Very, very nice. I know someone else from Colombia who watches my videos, database expert, who watches from time to time. But it's nice to see people from around the world, and thank you very much. This is the first time I've seen you comment on some videos sometime, and I'll check out your channel as well. Very nice. Let's see. Colombia's currency. Yeah, like the Colombian coinage and currency. Very nice. Let's see here. All right. So what else is, hey, what are your plans for the weekend, folks? Any plans for the weekend? Is it made for Michelob? Is it, who knows what it could be? And let's see here. Speaking of fake coins, this is a fake 2015. And you can tell just by looking at it that it's fake. But I can't get myself to destroy it because it looks kind of cool. Sal, okay, Interweb Economist says, Sal, how often or what time do you normally stream, as Ireland is a couple hours ahead? It's quite late, so I like to know to be there. I typically don't announce unless I really know for sure I can be here, but typically it's on Fridays about 6 Eastern time, USA. So Milana Swarsky says, really congratulations for your work, Salivate. God bless you. Thank you, Milana. Appreciate the kind words very, very much. Certainly appreciate your viewership indeed. Yes, my 3D views, the radio lines are too far apart. That's the first hint. And you can tell the Queen's face doesn't have that quite the same look. It's too frosted as well. And it looks a little bit generic. And in reverse, the veins on the leaf are too pronounced. Let's see here. Donald in New Mexico says this: the 2 coin proof, reverse proof angel. Goodbye with the regular proof limited to 500 minutes. I've not seen the regular proof. I have to check that out. I didn't know they made a regular proof of that, of the angel. I'll have to look that up. Adrian, how do I know the coin is fake? I can tell just by looking at it. I don't need to do any tests or anything like that. As I was saying earlier, the diameter is wrong as well. But it's too thin, the diameter is too wide, and the radial lines are too far apart. And but yeah, you could do a CCT coin slide test and tell that it's wrong, that it's there's a slide test. Slides down too fast. I got the fake from my local coin shop, Anthony. Hidden numismatist's birthday is on the 24th. Very nice. Happy birthday coming up. Yes, RB50 has put some good shopping videos up for sure. Yes, she has. She knows how to save money and how to get the deals. That's for sure. It's really amazing. Yes, CCT, I did use the coin slide just now. Anyone buy some gold? I did, Bozo. I bought a very small little bit of gold lately. I've got to do the video for that. Donald in New Mexico says the time change is Saturday night. Wish they would leave it alone. I do too, Donald. It certainly is. The only state that doesn't do it is south of you or west of you, east of you. It's right next to you, Arizona. Let's see here. Just before the price rise, it's mad that Christmas is already coming up. Yes. Always goes up on items around then. Very true. The holidays, very commercialized for sure. All right, folks. Well, I think I'm going to probably end this. Well, as soon as I even say anything remotely like I'm going to leave, then I get more viewers that pop in. But I think this time I probably should go. I got some stuff to do. I've got a nose to blow. And gotta take some NyQuil. Maybe suck on a lemon. Maybe lick a silver dollar or two, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, thank you, Adrian, FC82. Yo, Adrian. Appreciate you watching, sir. Thanks for the thumbs up. And thanks to everybody else as well. I missed these live hangouts, and I'll try if I know I'm going to be on here, I will try my darndest to give you advance notice if I can. If I can, yeah. Thank you, Hidden Numismatist. Water is in the mix. I will definitely be drinking more of that. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it for the thumbs up for everyone, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And you know what they say, we'll see you on the flip side, right? On the flip side, there you go. That's right. You all have a wonderful evening and weekend. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude you all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and don't worry about subscribing. You don't have to worry about that. You all already have. See ya.